Welcome once again. I'm looking at the features of the HTTP custom tool. So without wasting much time, let's get started. Okay, so we start with this three dot here. Let's get started. Let's get to know the app very well. Okay, this is a simple maker. That's when you are connected. How do you call it? When you want to create payload. When you want to create your own payload, you come to Simple Maker. Most people don't know you can create a payload using your HTTP custom, but when you come to the Simple Maker, you'll be able to create your own payload. This is for those who would like to create using the SSL or SIN. When you want to create using the SIN or SSL and you want to generate your own payload, you come here, and here you just maintain the merger, then just input the site in which you want to use in generating the payload. So this is the site I've been using, ug.edu.gh. So you can choose to use any other site like google.com or facebook.com, or is it my m.facebook.com. So any of them that you choose, you can even use WhatsApp or any of them. Sometimes people use SnapTube and other stuffs. So you just have to put any working server here. How do you call it? Website here. Any website you can just place it there. Then you can choose from here. Clicking on this request method here, where they've written request method, you can click this sign. Then you choose from here ACL, base icon, B copy, B delete, B move, B profile, and all these ones. You can choose from any of them, but mostly the ones that work is the ACL and connect and get and head. These are the ones that work. ACL, what is the connect, get, head. These are the ones that mostly, and also move also works. Sometimes patch also do. I think that's it all. Those are the ones that work mostly. But the well-known one is the get. We all know the well-known one is get. The one we all know is the get. But I can choose. Maybe let's go with move. So what this means is that the one you select is going to be the one that will appear when you create the payload. So after doing this, we just our site is there. Online host, reverse positive pronoun, payload. Okay, so select the real request. Then you just tap on generate payload. Okay, you see the payload has already been generated and imported into our payload pattern. So this is it. So with this, you need not to worry yourself. You can just click on the apply and to be safe. Then you are good to go. Also, when you have you've created a file from the site and you want to use that payload, you just come there, then you paste, you copy from the site, then you paste the site payload here, then you are good to go. You paste it here, then you apply, then you are also good to go. Or when you want to use SNI, as I was saying, SNI is simply like a site, like you just google.com Okay, then you just good to go. And this SSH settings also is about these ones. It's about these ones that you see, which I'll talk about later. So let's move on to this, the VPN settings. Actually, this I've used it once, and for once it worked for me. I barely use it because when you don't have file, you can actually connect using a server, a country server. You can choose a country server from this side, or okay, I think from here. Okay, let's check here. Another one. Choose a country from this side. Okay. Where is it? Okay, I think country. Okay. This is the update. I've not gone to this site ever since they updated their site, but mostly you can connect it just as you tap on the world map, this in the globe symbol, the countries will come, then you just select from them. I don't know what this new update has brought. Anyway, let's move on, because at first you could connect, even if you don't have a file, you could connect from this site and enjoy your browsing. You could just connect. Oh, okay, this is it. It's not coming. All right. Okay. So I think it's now downloading the servers, the country servers in which you select from the VPN. Okay. All right. So these are the countries. So I just tap on this map, this thing, how do you call it, site, and it just downloaded all the server, the VPNs. So you can also try that. You wait for it to fully download so that you can choose from which of the country you want to connect with. As I was saying, I've used it once. How does it work? How did it work? So you just scroll through to see the country. I think now Japan. Okay, let's say we go with Japan. Then just connect. It's been a long time. But maybe you can just check them one after the other to see which of them that will connect. Yeah, it barely connects, but when you connect to, it can work. As I was saying, and I repeat, I've used it to just once. I connected it once, and it worked for me. Okay. So DNS custom, that one too is for another this thing. When you want to create, how do you call the file? Slow DNS? Yeah, when you want to create a slow DNS, these are where you enter your informations, then you save them. UPS SSH, let me see. UDPG SSH. Okay, so here this is a default one. I think sometimes you can use the 8080. It's like what we did when we wanted to connect, or this you wanted to share our link with the PC or other device. Response checker, phone IP hunter. You can go through Wi-Fi direct P2P, and this one also. Okay, that one we talk about it. I think it's not that one. This about. Let me go back. I think that's it to know here. The rest are not that much relevant. So we come to this 3 dot here and also exploit that place. As I said, the share net is used to share when you want to share your link with someone in a different phone or your PC. Just enable it, then you are good to go. Then SSH settings, in this one you have to keep it this way. Do not use the compress, SSH compress. Then utility, this one too. This is when the first TLSV 1.1 and 1.2. It's when you want to use the SSH, SNI. When you are connecting with the SNI, when you want to connect to the website, these are the ones that operate. Those are the ones that operate. So we go back. Because you go to clear this way. If you want to clear, you tap on it and to clear everything from your board. Okay. So update confirmed. No, this is not needed to update not found. And timeout. This is when you are creating a file, or when you want to connect. This is what you use. Based on the time you set here is what will determine when to connect. Let's say it is 10 seconds and I'm connecting to a file. In the next 10 seconds it should be connected. If it is not connected in the next 10 seconds, it will reload itself. It automatically reload itself. So based on the time you set here is what it will reconnect when it's not able to connect during or within that time. So I think 10 seconds is okay, and that's it. Okay, so we can this when you want to save. You want to save a file, you use this save button. So I have no file saving, so I'm not sure it's going to work. Okay, so you type in the file name here. Then you lock it. After saving it, you have to lock the payload and the user. It's very, very important. Then if you want to save it with a password, you go with this. If you want to save it with a password, you go with this. And when you want to connect it, only when you have data connection. When you don't have data and you connect, it will not work unless you have a small amount of data. Then you select this, you check this box, mobile data. I repeat again, checking this box means that you have to connect with data. Without data, it will not work. And the HWID is when you want to specify the file. When you want to specify it for a particular use, say you want to make it MTN only, you just check this box. And if the person connecting is not okay, this is not that one. I think this is when you want to connect. You want to connect it to a specific phone alone. You just have to come and type the phone HWID here, and apart from you and that phone in which we enter here, no other phone can be able to connect with it. So mostly we don't use it. Then lock. This is the preferable lock. You have to use the first one when you are locking your file. And unlock, but it's not necessary. Where is when you block rooted phones. When you don't want rooted phones to be connected, you just block them here. Then here is where you add your note. What you want the people to see, you just write them here. What you want the people to see, you write them here. Then it will be appeared on your file. and also it's powered by this, where you enter the name you want to see, like what you are connected to, the file you are connected to. You can put any name there, and after saving it and you are connected, it will appear at this side. Where is it? Okay, let's connect a file to see what I'm talking about. It should appear to that side. Okay, you see it's powered by KMPO4. So when you are connected by the file you are connected to, the owner's name or what the person put at that place will appear here. And what I was saying, the note is what is being displayed at this side. The note is what is being displayed at this side. So we go back to the save. Oh, we have to delete this file. So we clear. Okay, so save. That's it, or extra. That one is not needed. This is when. Where is that one? Okay, this is when you want to share it with a specific network, say MTN. So just click on that one, and only MTN user will be able to connect to that file. Your URL update is not necessary. It's not necessary, but when you have one, you can just put there. Very confident. Already has it. So block application. That is when, let's say you want who didn't download the app from Play Store and other stuff, but it's not really do lock provider. Right, that's it. You see, okay, this is a lock provider. So this is it. This is data, mobile data. So MTN. So because what I'm using is the MTN, so it's just MTN users will be able to use it. And this is when you want to set an expiring date on the file you created. Say you use the file on 9th, and let's say in the next 7 days it will expire. So let's say it will be 10th. Then you just set the time. Let's maintain this time, and you'll be able to save the file after typing the file name. The file name empty. So let's say MTN. Then click on save. The file has already been saved, even though there are no information in it. So when you want to access it, just come to the plus button. Then you go to open config. Then it will be saved in download and HTTP. So you locate your download, as this is my download here, as a HTTP custom file being open. So you set through, and this is the file I just created, the MTN. You click on it, and it will automatically be inserted. But since I didn't create any file, there is no information in it, connecting it won't work because there is no information in it. So I think that's it all for this. I think that's it all. That I think that's it also. Thank you for seeing me up to this time.